Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Smriti, your coach from Smruti'S knowledge is present here. We are learning soil resources and this is the part 2 of this chapter. So this is the part 2 and in the part 1 what we have learned. We have learned what is soil. What is soil? The thin grainy uppermost layer of the surface of the earth is called soil. Why it is important? The soil content we have completed. Now today we are going to learn about the soil formation. How does the soil formed? That's the question. So this soil formation is a very slow process. What is this? This is a very slow process and it takes hundreds and hundreds of years for a very thin layer of soil to form. So if we want to form we cannot form the soil, but if the soil is formed with a very thin layer of soil, then it can take about hundreds of years, because hundreds of years for a very thin layer of soil. Correct? Am I correct? Yes. So if we will go deeper to this, then we have the rocks become unsuitable for plant growth. What happened? The rocks become unsuitable for plant growth. And plants cannot grow on a rocky surface. The quality of soil is not the same everywhere. And its color, the texture, the fertility vary from the place to place. Then what are the factors that affect the soil formation? Here is the answer to the question. Can you see? Yes. Here you can see that the factors that affect the soil formation is what? The parent rock, the relief, climate, plants and animals, and time. So first we will learn about the parent rock. What is parent rock? Parent rock is the original rock from which the soil is formed. Now the quality of soil is determined by the physical features of the relief of the region. Right? Now mountain slope cannot hold the water and sediments. So here in the mountain slope the soil is very thin and dry. It doesn't accumulate and is not very good for growing or cultivating the crops. Now we will talk about the flat plains. Flat plains can retain water and sediments and get plenty of it. Yes. And this helps the layer of the soil to become thick and firm. Climate. Climatic conditions such as the temperature, the moisture, the wind influence the soil formation. Temperature and moisture affect the weathering of rocks and the formation of humus. Now the wind also deposits the sediment of rocks in some areas, and that may become the parent rock for the soil formation. Wind may also remove the soil from areas of scattered vegetation. If there is no vegetation or if there is a lack of vegetation, the soil cannot stay in one area and it can lead to the soil erosion. Now dead plants and other organisms that form the humus that makes the soil fertile, because soil is fertile because of the humus. Boring by the earth, mud and termite that also make the soil loose and helps the air to pass into the soil. And plants also can grow very efficiently in the soil. Soils that develop in grasslands are very different from the soil that develop in forest, and also are very different from the soil formed in the desert, because of the differences in the ecosystems. And if we will go with the time, the soil undergoes many changes. important thing, the process of soil formation is very slow. So, within the passage of the young soil, which is thin, becomes mature and thick, and it takes less time for the soil to develop in the humid regions as compared to dry regions. Correct or not? Yes. So, and the next class, we will learn about the soil resources in India, which we will learn the 6 major types: alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, lateral soil, mountain soil, desert soil, and arid soil. And some other are there: yellow soil, some mountain soil, grey soil, brown soil, skeletal soil, and glacier soil. And those I can only tell you about the which places or the states are found. They are found in India. So for today, this much. Thank you and have a nice day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.